Shalom, my brothers and sisters. Shalom, and welcome to Less Than 10 Minutes. Words to Yashar'al, Nation of Believers. My name is Symmanayah, and these are the messages in which I am compelled to present to you. Words to Yashar'al, Nation of Believers. If you are tuning in for the first time, you will come to know that when I refer to Nation of Believers, those who I am sending this message to as Yashar'al are those who seek to worship and obey the Most High and Almighty Yahuah, who accept and embrace Yehusha as Mashyach, as our Messiah. Those who are made one by Yehusha, our Mashyach. This is the Yashar'al of whom I speak, in whom these messages are directed. With that said, I ask you, as you look at these messages, could they be seeds, water? Could they represent an increase from above? These words, this message is entrusted to you to decide, to pray, to discern right rulings regarding these words. Today is July 18, 2013. And in this segment, I want to mention the topic of freedom, liberty. These belong to Almighty Yahuah. Freedom, liberty, these belong to Almighty Yahuah. To those who are struggling, to those who do not know, to those who are unaware of our position as man and women, or as men and women. We are either servants to the Most High or we fall servants to the enemy. For those who think we have the power and the strength to do whatever we want, I humbly suggest that you examine the scriptures, for you will find this is not so. Any actions that come from us are reflective of either righteous influence or unrighteous influence. We are slaves to one or the other. We are servants to one or the other. Come to understand our position as Almighty Yahuah's creation. Come to accept and begin a journey that is either filled with life or that will result in death. Let's examine free. I want to read some verses. John 8:32 reads this, "And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." That was John 8:32. Romans 6:18 reads, "And having been set free from sin, you became servants of righteousness." Romans 6:20. "For when you were servants of sin, you were free from righteousness." Romans 6:22. "But now, having been set free from sin, and having become servants of Alahym, you have your fruit resulting in set-apartness, in the end everlasting life, and in the end everlasting life. 1 Corinthians 7:22 reads, "For he who is called in the master while a slave is the master's freed man. Likewise, he who is called while free is a slave of MessiYah." Let us realize, my brothers and sisters, that the focus should move beyond the discussion of freedom into being one in Mashyach or Messiah, being with him. All too often we struggle, we debate, we erroneously use the word freedom. In Galatians 3:28 it reads as follows, "There is not Yehudite nor Greek, there is not slave nor free, there is not male and female, for you are all one in Messiah." You see, as believers, my brothers and sisters, let us remember the freedom is the freedom that we have under Messiah, Yehusha, the freedom of the Most High to do as he see fit, to move as he see fit in us. One way or another, we will yield to his plan. 1 Peter 2:16 reads as this, "As free, yet not using your freedom as a cloak for evil, but as servants of Alahym." Let me read that one again. 1 Peter 2:16. "Not as free, yet not using your freedom as a cloak for evil, but as servants of Alahym. We miss that, my brothers and sisters. We miss the part of being servants to Alahym, to the Most High Yahuah. We miss the emphasis, the encouragement, the promotion of saying how wise it would be to become used, guided by the Most High, guided by the Spirit of Yehusha. We miss emphasizing the importance of obeying His voice. Remember our structure, my brothers and sisters. Remember we have this treasure in our earthen vessel. Flesh, spirit, unity with the Most High Yahuah through Yehusha our Mashyach. We have a structure within us and among us, one towards another. 2 Corinthians 6:16 reads as follows. And what union has the dwelling place of Alahym with idols? For you are a dwelling place of the living Alahym. As Alahym has said, I shall dwell in them and walk among them, and I shall be their Alahym, and they shall be my people. Galatians 2:20 reads, I have been impaled with MessiYah, and I no longer live, but MessiYah lives in me. And that which I now live in the flesh, I live by belief in the Son of Alahym, who loved me and gave himself for me. That was Galatians 2:20. Ephesians 3:17 reads as follows, that the Messiah might dwell in your hearts through belief, having become rooted and grounded in love. And Colossians 3:16 reads, keep this in mind. It reads as follows, let the word of Messiah dwell in you richly, teaching and admonishing one another in all wisdom, singing with pleasure in your hearts to the Master in psalms and songs of praise and spiritual songs. Notice that it says teaching and admonishing one another, because that is the Spirit of Yehusha in us, one towards another, working one towards another to perfect this body, this nation of believers. Yashar'al. Those who seek to worship and obey the Almighty Father, and who accept and embrace Yehusha as Mashyach, as Messiah and guide. Who is guided by the Spirit of Yehusha, and who has witnessed the freedom of the Most High working His plan in lives, in our life? Who can discern the true message regarding freedom? How many are captured by delusions and continue to fall victim, being enslaved by misinterpretations, misperception of the word freedom? It is time to come away from business as usual. It's time to remove ourselves from rebellious routines, false teachings, unrighteous influence, and evil strongholds. Awake, my family, and receive what the Spirit of Yehusha has for you regarding your purpose. Be encouraged. The time will come when we will witness the fulfillment of all that is promised to us. Let me emphasize again, true freedom is from and for the Most High Yahuah to do His will and work His good pleasure. Beware of anyone who tells you differently. Freedom, liberty, these belong to the Almighty Yahuah. Pray on it. Think on it. Anything else besides the freedom of the Most High to do His will is nothing but rebellion. Until next time, our brothers and sisters. Until next time, pray and watch. Be encouraged. All proof will emerge regarding righteousness, regarding truth, regarding all that is promised to us. Until next time, I pray that you are in good health, that you increase in wisdom, discernment, and understanding, that you receive the comfort and the guidance and continued guidance by the Spirit of Yehusha. Shalom, shalom, shalom.